Hey guys, how's it going? And I'm that guy again, and this is Lazarus tutorial number 3, which is variables. So if you're a beginner in programming and you started your programming by this Pascal programming. So you gotta learn about variables. So what's variables? What is variable? If you I am assuming you know algebraic functions. There you can see 2x plus 1, and we can assume x as 3 or x as 4, and in this situation we're declaring x as many types of values. If I say x is equal to apples and I love x, and that will just mean I love apples. So this is the variables. We declare something. So for starting a variable, declare a variable, just just type var. After, you can add units after this, okay, after this string, and then press an enter, and then a line will be created. So for creating a variable, I'll keep coughing, weather is not too good to this. Name your variable. Let me name my variable a, and then what I'm going to do is to create a semicolon and a colon and semicolon, and between that you will declare a variable type. So there are many types of symbols, as integers, floats, strings. So what about integers? There are full numbers as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, but they are not 2.5 or 2.6 or 2.1 or some kind of decimal placed numbers. So that type of number is a float. And in float, and if you use a float, then I think it would be more easier for you to access the variables. Then if you use float, you can also use integers for that. So I'll just type an integer. I'll just type my first variable to integer, and then to declare a variable you have to you have to type a, and it is case sensitive, and make sure you have written it. Then add a colon and an equal sign, and then add 5 or something as your variable. Then what you're gonna do, I'll just gonna show you how to, is this variable declared or not. So we do a right line, and just without adding parentheses, just type a. Now that would be, I think, creating a. It will print out a, which is 5. Now let me see, it's taking too much time. Okay, it's success. And now you can see it says printed out, it has been printed out 5. So let me close this program by clicking this square sign over here. You can close any program, crash programs or something, by stopping stop control by control F2. Okay, so now let us be introduced to floating point numbers. So let me add 5.5 in floating point number. Now it will not print out 5.5, it will print out another thing. So you can see it's 5.00000, many types of 0, e plus 0000. So what it's doing, it's just creating 5.5. There are infinitive zeros after decimal places, so it's just creating that. So in order to round those functions, just add 4 spaces you want to round, and a colon sign, which after decimal places, which is the value you want to round to after decimal places. I want to round 2 after decimal places, so not in here. I'm just gonna write right line a is equal to 4 2, and yeah, it's gonna print out 2. Okay, it's 5.50. It's rounded. It has been rounded to 2. You can also use strings as your variable. as string string. Let me declare the string, open two parentheses, and then say apples are tasty. Okay, like that. Apples are tasty. And then remove this, whatever these are over here, because a string can't be rounded. So it would just print out apples are tasty. I think this would just print out. It's a success, and yes, apples are tasty. Okay. Now let me see if you add an integer over here, declare an integer, and after you run, it will give you a whole bunch of errors, because got constant string expected long int, because you've told the computer, look friend, a is an integer, and after that you declared a as a string. So the computer got confused, and the Lazarus got an error message. So let us try a different floating point number, 2.5 or something, and then what it would do, it has expected long int, or integer, but it has got floating point number, so that's how it has got confused. So the types you define and the types you declare should be equal. So that's how you can write a program and write a variable. So in the next video, I'm gonna teach you how to interact strings and variables. As if you declare a only as apples, okay, that worked. Let's just cross it. If you just declared a as apples, and how do you interact between I love and apples, or the variable a, in just a single write line function, and we'll do loads of funky stuffs after more videos. So stay tuned. Thanks guys for watching. Subscribe for more.